Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver, and welcome. So, we played Jury 3 times. Once on what I would assume would be easy, once what I assume would be a hard counter, Katu-Rufu, and once on what I assumed would be Elzal, which it was indeed Elzal. I assumed correctly. I was not making hold on, it's past the 7-second mark. I was not making an ass out of you and me. Sorry, any swear words in the first 7 seconds are bad, and then F-bombs, they need to get censored. They need to get taken out back and shot. So, we've played Jury 3 times. I'm pretty confident on starts with the family curse. Welcome to the family. Somebody said that Jury was like the snail, which I hate how I immediately know exactly what they're talking about. But like, yeah, Jury is just the World of Horror version of the snail, and that's kind of really, really funny. So, we're gonna play as Yumiko. Indeed. Me win. True, so true, bestie. So we're gonna play as Yumiko. Now the thing about Yumiko is that she's kind of bad. She's kind of bad. So we're gonna try to do... What do I think would hard counter Yumiko? Her stats are pretty mid, her weapon's pretty mid, her perks are pretty mid. I feel like pretty much just anything bad, you know? I don't just want to do Knight Errant. But, like, Yumiko doesn't really have anything that can... She doesn't really have an advantage that she can push, right? I almost want to say Scars, just because, like, you're gonna lose so much health from events, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not particularly worried about, like... I am worried about fighting, don't get me wrong. But I feel like her stats are just so mid that it's like... You're just gonna get owned by events, and so having lower max health could unironically be really hard. I actually think Exquisite Taste wouldn't be that bad, because, well, you know, you start with a weapon, so you can just pick side locations that I actually think should be better on Exquisite Taste, if Exquisite Taste had some sort of benefit. I honestly don't know. Like, I think Yumiko is just so, like, average. And I don't mean that as, like, an insult, but, like, she's just so average that it's, like, you can't really pick something to specifically screw her over except maybe Scars. But that -1 damage in combat's gonna help out a lot. So, I guess we'll just go with Scars. Because I do think events are gonna be a big deal. Now, Old God that isn't Elzal that I think will counter her. I mean, Spider God's kind of a cop-out. But it's like not being able to run from combat. Katu-Rufu's always pretty bad. Herald, I think, could potentially be pretty bad because you have a higher chance of getting the oily water. So, like, obviously that's pretty bad if you get that, but that's just RNG, you know? That's not really any, like, concrete thing. Zektast is actually really interesting. I think Zektast is cool. I think Zektast actually counters Yumiko pretty hard. Yeah, Zektast absolutely counters Yumiko. Because you have to invest like 1 point in every stat. Or else you just kind of get owned, right? We've already done a Zektast Yumiko run, but what if we did another one? Let's do a Kathako Tarasu. Because I do think from what we're doing is like... We're basically setting up a run where we have to take every combat, which is bad for us, and we have to take every event, pretty much. Well, we always have to take every event, but events are more punishing because we have less max health. And we can't get out of combat by spending Doom, so I think this is a pretty nasty combination. I think Zektast specifically, though, is pretty bad. Because it's like... your stats are horrible, but that's basically just playing ill-fated, you know? So it's like, it doesn't really... I don't know. It's like playing ill-fated without the benefit. It's weird. So what I think we're gonna do... Like, obviously, I want to create, like, a backstory Old God combo that's really hard. But what do I think... What do I think Yumiko can, like, take advantage of? And I think Schoolyard History Club's pretty stock standard, but maybe I need to think about outside the box a little bit. Because I'm thinking maybe we won't have money. Maybe we won't have money. Maybe School Nurse. This is kind of crazy. I'm kind of soul reading that, though. of like, I'm gonna try to get a compass, because leveling up's gonna be incredibly important. Vitally so. So I think we can kind of just chill, right? Me when I'm always running. Real. Me when I do a little exercise. Me when I get on the treadmill. True. I don't have a treadmill. I have a, what are they called? One of those machines that lets you walk in place. It's not like a treadmill, but it goes up and down. It's like a staircase, almost, where you, like, go up and down, but you're standing in one place and you're not lifting your feet off the ground? Well, off the machine. I don't remember what that's called. We saw Moriko on the TV. We're good, we're good, we're good. So, you gotta take the EXP, because you can't really get anything else out of here. And then you're gonna look at eels, and you're gonna be like, I'm okay with that. Now, what do you want to do here? The problem is, our charisma's bad. So we have to get the full 15 EXP, but that's not even the full story, because we could get allies who are bad. I almost want to try to recruit allies. Just try to make that dice roll. Because it's a safe location. Just roll a 1. It's okay. That's fine. That's fine. I do not want the schoolyard. Also, I think we got Recluse, so I can finally try that bug of getting like 8 more billion stuffed toys. One good book will change your life. And it's, a book called Risk of Rain 2, and the people walking into it come out as, well, I don't actually know what the most popular Risk of Rain 2 character is, but it's like a Risk of Rain 2 book, and it has Bungus on it, so they come out as engineers. Yeah. That one's real. I was so real for that. Risk of Rain 2 is getting another DLC. Risk of Rain 2 is really weird, because it's one of those situations. We're taking Doom now because we're not going to be able to spend Doom later for other things like running away from combat, so I'm going to spend it now. Because every fight that we get into is something that we've got to just lock in. Everybody knows that you can't handcuff Gigolo because he's not human. I'm sorry, that's so mean. What if we were just ballin'? We saved 1 sanity. That's great. We can take some stamina here. It's about time we take a stamina damage. We're actually going to take a lot of sanity damage because we're on eels. We're going to take a lot of sanity damage. Yep. Not having a good one with that. I think you've got to... Can we take stamina damage here? If this is a reason enemy, we lose the game. But, like, it's not going to be a reason enemy. It's going to be a stamina enemy. This is good. This is good. This is good. Because what we can do here, very simple, okay? It's really quite so shrimple. We're going to rest multiple times. And so... Oh! I'm a fool. Okay, fine. We get the tireless bonus here. We rest multiple times on the next mystery. That's fine. That's fine. We just have to be very careful with what it is that we do here. Very careful. I think Yumiko is definitely, like... This is a spoiler alert. But, like, definitely, like, B tier or C tier. I don't know. Like, her perks aren't that good. Oh, time skip, huh? Look who it is. Well, joke's on you. I won't be able to run away anyways. Can we stop getting, like, stamina healing, please? I guess we'll do Thaumaturgy Teacher, because I remember, I'm pretty sure it was Shock Trooper, they were talking about how you had to do it second, or, like, first. Oh, come on! Oh, come on! Oh, Jesus. It's garbage? Yumiko should have a perk that gets her +2 strength. That's real. I was so real for that. Haunting Dreams is pretty good. Do I re-roll for Haunting Dreams? Do I re-roll for Haunting Dreams? Do I really? I do. I'll take Swing and Hit. And then I'm taking Strength. And then I'm sleeping. I'm a little eepy. and then we're gonna hope to not die here, and then we're gonna die here, and it'll be great. It'll be great. It'll be great. Okay, we could actually die here. There's like 80 minus sanity events out here. Oh, it's look who it is. I'll take the doom. I'm not a coward. Why is the hospital doomed? You don't want to hear that about a hospital. And also, I can't justify resting because we need to rest one more time, but can we take stamina damage first? Do you mind? Like, I don't mean to be rude, but do you mind if we take a little stamina damage first? Oh, God. Oh, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We win these. We win these! Fine! Are you happy? We rested twice at max stamina. Just like a guttural, primal hatred. Like, just feels so bad. We could be at 10-9 right now. We could be at 10-9 right now. It would have been so nice. Oh. Oh no. This is actually pretty weird with, like, stacking Kana and old scars. You know, obviously you do that. You're pretty happy with where life's leading you. Okay. You know what? It's not gonna be, baranyanya our way out of this one. I need to put something else up. I need to put something more badass, something cooler. Here is Superman in a chokehold. Why do I have that as an image on my desktop? I don't know. Oh yeah, no, I remember. I was rewatching the Justice League, and I was like, live tweeting, well, not live tweeting, but I was like posting it to my friends, and I was like, can you believe this? Superman's getting his ass beat by just some, I think, was the twist was that she was human and she was trained by the Amazons? I don't remember. But it's like, I could understand, like, Wonder Woman beating the shit out of Superman. But she was just some random character. She just beat the shit out of Superman. It was really funny. Superman is, like, really strong. Like, he's one of those characters that, like, is like, power scaling is so weird, man. Because at the end of the day, this is gonna make a lot of people mad. At the end of the day, the writer decides who wins, right? Like, Godzilla kicked the crap out of Superman recently, okay? And, like, you know, well, I don't know if it's canon anymore, because there's, like, 80 different universes, right? But, like, Superman's, like, moved planets before. Like, the writer ultimately decides who wins. But, like, it was really funny watching the old Justice League cartoon, because Superman had his ass beat in, like, every episode. Like, every villain got to throw Superman around like a punching bag. Like, you know the, whatchamacallit, the Smash minigame where you hit the home run bag and it goes flying? Like, that was Superman in the Justice League cartoon. Like, every villain just beat the ever-living crap out of him. Do we want to do Mermaids or Bulletin? I guess we can do Bulletin, because we don't have whatchamacallit yet. I don't remember our seconds, by the way, so we're kind of screwed. Excuse me. Watch making noise again. I don't like it when my watch makes noise. I don't think my watch should make noise. I'm sorry. We rolled a 7 + 1 and we had an 8 of a stat? Was that luck? Did I just hallucinate that? What the hell? Is Yumiko the luckiest lass in Shiikawa? Like, what the hell? Do we even have Outdoorsman? We don't even have Outdoorsman! Is it time to swift maneuver? I don't really care about any of these other things. I think it's time to swift maneuver, gamers. Yeah, you know, you know, whenever I cut my hair, I end up, like, accidentally stabbing myself multiple times with the scissors. It's very difficult. You know, somebody with the fine motor skills to be a, like, you know, athlete, to, like, hit, like, use a baseball and a baseball bat, you know. Everyone is always like, you know, you don't have the motor skills to cut your own hair, right? No, you don't. Yeah, you don't have the... How on earth do you lose? Okay, getting stabbed by an eldritch entity in the toilet is -5. Okay? How on earth do you deal 2 to yourself cutting your own hair? You know, I gave myself haircuts during the global Great Hootenanny. Shoutouts to Uncle Adam for that one. Yeah, that's terminology. That's a webism that I got from a wargamer, not Simple Flips. The community was in remiss when they heard that one. But you know, I cut my own hair during the global hootenanny because what else was I supposed to do? Couldn't go outside to get that done. Let her sleep, let her cook in her dreams. But you know, it wasn't that hard. I mean, it was messy. Like I had to sweep up the hair because I didn't put like a towel. I probably should have put like a towel down first. But you know, it took like 5 minutes to sweep it all up. It wasn't that hard. Like, I can't imagine dealing, like... What else does stamina in this game? Like, climbing up a mountain and then falling all the way down? That does 2. How on earth... How on earth do you put yourself in a situation where it's like, I'm cutting my own hair. Whoops, just scalped myself. Bleh. Somebody ripping off your fingernails does 1 stamina. Like there's some weird stuff going on in Shiikawa. I'm just now saying that. I'm just now saying that for the first time. Also, we played Lethal Company yesterday. I recorded all of it. Josephine streamed all of it. I'm never gonna... There's like 4 or 5 hours of footage. I'm not bleeping out all the F-bombs in there. No way. So I'm probably just gonna upload it and it won't be monetized. It's probably like probably what I'm gonna end up doing. But the funny moments, the funny clips, I'm definitely gonna have to upload and bleep out the swear words. Because there's a lot of funny moments on that one. We can just take the damage, right? Or what if we got allies? We went up to... No, we went up to 78! 72? Sorry, 72. I'll take that. I'm just playing on autopilot at this point. I'm gonna be honest with you, there's not really a lot of analysis here. Like, whoa. Yumiko has bad stats and no substantial... Like, this is gonna also make somebody upset, but... Yumiko is in a similar boat with a lot of characters that don't have attack speed and have just sort of like mediocre perks, is where it's just like she doesn't really have anything except the Lucky Bat, and the Lucky Bat's really good. Oh yeah, +2 luck, that's why. Understand now, she is the luckiest lass in World of Horror. I wonder if you could luck build. Like, I wonder if that's valid. I'd have to actually try it, but oh god. What am I supposed to do here? Sure? I don't really like this. This is a horrible mystery. It's pretty bad. Okay, here's the real question. If Apartment Stalker can't get in here, can something truly evil get in here? Bloated? Oh no. Yeah, I'm just gonna call the police. Get this threat level down to dangerous, please. There's a startling amount of resistance. The hair is suddenly yanked back down the drain and out of sight. Well, Yumiko, maybe don't cut your hair in the shower. Me when I'm delirious. True. Boss does some sanity damage, right? Right? Oh, I never got the thing. I was just clicking through. Okay, that's fine. 2 sanity? Okay, okay. Now, hold on. What if? What? Her dexterity's terrible. And she has a strength weapon. Why would you give her a perk that synergizes with dexterity? Oh, I'm dead. Oh, it's over. How much is... I can't sell the handcuffs? You can't sell things at the store when you're in combat? No way. Okay, now, this is where we're gonna schmoove, alright? Don't do 8 million damage. Don't do 8 million damage, thank you so much. God, ghosts, am I right? And this is where everybody gets up from their chairs, clapping, the thunderous applause. Everybody's like, so true, so true, so true. I mean, I don't know what to say. You just, like, do that, I guess. I look at the... I have a dial that says ghosts are bad, and I'm, like, constantly turning the dial in increments, looking back up for audience approval. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Listen, me saying ghosts bad should... Oh, we can't rest anymore. That's cool. Ritsuko-chan, not now. Ritsuko-chan, you don't understand. Ritsuko-chan, you don't understand. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. You might not be able to comprehend what we're about to do, okay? I call it the, Oh, come on, man. I thought dexterity was supposed to be faster! I thought it got buffed. I thought dodge was supposed to be faster. Okay, you might not be able to comprehend or guess what we're doing here. It's pretty crazy, I know. It's like pretty high-level Yumiko strategy. You might not be able to believe it. Holy crap, no way. No way. We're gonna be bouncing between these 3 locations, so let's just go ahead and put this on the school real quick. Feel pretty good about that. It's not dangerous, so we probably won't die. Probably. Go ahead and rest me. I'm not even, like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? We're gonna get something truly evil, unironically. The bell is gonna be tolling for me! If we succeeded that, I would have cried. Oh, we're gonna have to deal with this alone? No way. Oh, come on, man. I can't peace of mind this. I gotta fondest memory it. Can you believe that? Can something truly evil show up in the lighthouse? I have to do this, literally just because of the lighthouse. Oh, what do you want me to do? They're both 3! No way. Oh, hell yeah, we're doing... No. No, we just take the burn. We take the burn, that's fine. We fight something truly evil while we're burned. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Haunting dreams is useless! I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Were we at 0? Does it heal you by 1? What on earth was that? Don't tell me our penalty was increased. Why would haunting dreams be worse than Daddy's Girl? I know sanity's more valuable, but oh my god. Did we somehow go down to 1? Or 0? Did we somehow go down to 0 and it brought us back up to 2? Alright, what's happening? -3, -6, -6, -3, -9. -9. -6. They beaten my ass! Man, come on! Okay, it's -9, -5. It's -9, -5. Remember that. Okay. Okay, so... Duh. Duh. This sucks, man! Because I have to click it 2 more times for both of them. So you just have to do it like that, and you just have to hope that we don't doom out. Bruh. What on earth is this? How am I supposed to, like, do anything here? Oh, no, no, no. Okay, the second mystery that we did was Thaumaturgy Teacher. Bro, I'm not even leveling up. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. No, we're 1 off! Pain. Pain. Okay, that was horrible. Stay safe out there. Have a good one. That was awful. That was... Alright, stay safe out there. Have a good one. Bye.